This is the 2004 Chaparral 28 Bowrider. And let's walk you along the starboard side. And here's a shot of the port side, and walk you up. And starting our tour here in the aft, you'll see a 2-level swim platform. And you'll see on the far side of the lower level, you'll see your swim ladder. Then a nice large swim platform. And moving forward on the swim platform, you'll see you have a shower. And then over on the port side, you'll see you have trim switches to raise your trim or lower your trim right here on the aft. The first thing you notice as you step aboard is just a very large seating area. Huge U-lounge. And then if we flip across from the U-lounge, you're going to have your wet bar. Your wet bar comes with a refrigerator. And then above that, if you lift up this wing, you're going to have a sink. And if you lift up that wing, you have storage with a drain. Make a great cooler. And of course, cup holders. And if we start lifting up the cushions in this cockpit, lift out here, and you'll see just mammoth storage. Has a drain in it. And if we move over to the starboard side, you'll see cup holders, but lift up here, you've got a place for a little cooler, and also your compartment for your battery switches. Directly to port side of the captain, you're going to see just a large amount of seating to keep the captain company. And then if you remove this seat top here and pull out, you're going to see a huge amount of storage down below this seat as well. And if we drop to the center of the floor and I lift up here, great for skis, tubes, anything you'd like, a boat hook. And that will bring us to our captain's seat. Our captain's seat is outfitted with a bolster, plenty of room for a couple of people. And then if we flip around, that brings us to our helm. Now for easy viewing, at the top of your helm, you'll see your gauges laid out for your captain, then the switches to run the boat. Then you'll see it's outfitted with the racing throttles. And if I flip around, it'll give you a view of the electronics. This is the Garmin 541S, and this is a color GPS fish finder, shows your speed, has all the bells and whistles. And then down below, for duplicity, he's got a Raymarine chart plotter RC320. Then down below that, you're going to see your blower. And if we move over and tuck behind the steering wheel, you'll see your windlass operation. Now across from the helm, if we open up here, you are going to see a very large pump-out marine head. Just plenty of room, has a sink, a little porthole. Also your stereo controls are in here. This is just a very spacious head for a bowrider. And across from the head in the console, if I open up here, there's a great deal of storage in this side of the console. And moving forward, below our windshield is a wind guard, so we can fasten that across so no wind gets into the cockpit area or helm area. And then moving forward, you get to a very large bow. Everywhere you look, seating, drink holders. Just did a great job with providing a lot of room up here. And then if we want to talk about the storage available on the bow, let's go ahead and take a look. Not only does Chaparral do a fantastic job with the storage in this bow, it just does a wonderful job throughout the entire boat. Just a ton of storage in this 28 Bowrider. As you can see here, he's got his second anchor stored in this one. But just, once again, look at the size of it. And that's duplicated over here on the starboard side. And then if we move forward, you'll see here I've removed the cushion, and you go ahead, lift up, and that becomes a cooler with a drain, or any kind of storage space you want it to be, but it would make a great cooler. Then moving down to the center of the floor, if I lift up here, more storage. And moving all the way forward to the bow, open up here, you're going to see your windlass, road storage. Great system, ease of use. And now let's take a look at these engines. Now the first thing you'll notice about these Volvo 5.7 GIs is the access to work on them and around them. Just fantastic access Chaparral gives you on this boat. And the engines look real clean, as well as the engine room. And there are 82 hours on these motors and the boat. And some shot of the Volvo drives. And now's the time of the video where we talk about the next owner's opportunities to improve this boat. First of all, let's talk about the vinyl. If you look at all the vinyl throughout the boat, it's in real nice condition. And if I go back here to the helm seat, across from the helm, it really would be considered in very good condition for a 2004 Bowrider. There are no rips, tears, anywhere I can see. But for the sake of accuracy, there are normal wear and tear spots on this vinyl. Like if I walk up here, you're going to see, I assume that's where the cover meets the vinyl. There seems to be, you know, a little mark there. I'm not sure if a detailer can get that out, but across the board, the vinyl looks remarkably well all the way through the boat. An additional opportunity for the next owner to improve this boat, you'll see the panel behind the gauges. It just seems to have flaked and corroded a little bit there, and probably just need to order that panel to go behind the gauges. And then also on this metal piece here on the wind guard, it's scuffed up a little bit, probably just needs sanding and painting. But as far as the interior of the boat, those are the only improvements I see that the next owner may want to take on. Everything else looks in great condition. And the only thing on the exterior I see that the new owner may want to do to the boat is just have a good detailer get on the boat. Have them just give it a good wet sand, buffing, waxing, and this burgundy color hull will come right back. It'll be beautiful and rich in color. And then above that, you'll see the sticker where the name was is kind of peeling off. The detailer can just pull that off and buff it out, and the new owner will want to rename it anyways.